Jacqueline had Wren play with a feminine hygiene product on camera as if it were a toy.
No! And you showing her pump faking, pulling up her shirt. No! What's good, YouTube? Today we're gonna be looking at the disturbing world of influencer parents. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like as a parent, if you have your child on social media at a young age, you don't really love them, bro. You just want the money. That's a hot take, I don't know, but without further ado, let's get started.
Now, as you can see, both sets of people look very similar.
Okay.
Now, the theory going around is that Bebop and Bebe are this missing mother and daughter
That's their name? Bebop and Beboop? I'm sorry, whoever named y'all, bro, y'all gotta do better, bro.
duo.
My children were the targets of attempted kidnap.
The momfluencer Katie Sorensen learning her sentence for falsely claiming a couple tried to kidnap her kid.
And what did you lie about?
That I was forced.
Were you ever forced?
No.
Were you ever threatened?
No.
I'm sorry, if you're interviewing your own kid, you already look guilty. I think that's what it is, but clearly he looked uncomfortable.
Some people will do anything when it comes to achieving social media fame, even if it means hurting others along the way. And sometimes the people they hurt are none other than their own children.
Oh, look, if you're committing abuse for life, you're making CPS job much easier, bro. I'm sorry, as a CPS worker, if I'm seeing you karate chop Jackie Chan, your kid, because I don't know, they got a beat, you're done.
We'll dive into the insane world of influencer parents and how each parent went too far for fame. My name is Visual Venture, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead.
Let's get it.
Bebop and Bebe. With over 8.3 million followers on TikTok and over 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, Bebop and Bebe are arguably the most famous mother and daughter duo on social media right now. Over the past few years, the two have been able to gain a ton of internet stardom through their
Is that the new meta, bro? Just have a child and just make content. I'm not gonna lie, you guys will never see me go away. Once I have a child, oh, that's a cash cow. I'm just playing. Or maybe I'm not, I don't know.
unique content, which has been controversial to say the least. At first glance, the Bebop and Bebe TikTok account seems like it's full of your usual family content. But after you take a closer look, you might start to notice some strange things about their videos. For starters, both the daughter Bebop and the mother Bebe are always seen with dramatic makeup in their posts. And
like, don't y'all get tired?
by the way they talk and act, it seems like a lot of their content is scripted beforehand. Both Bebop and Bebe behave in very strange ways, with some even describing it as AI-like.
This is smart schoolboy Nine's family, bro. There is no reason why your ass should be looking like a powdered donut every day. Take it off and do some regular things. You ever thought of that?
Caused a lot of fans to speculate that maybe Bebop and Bebe are being forced to make content. And once this theory started, it quickly got out of control. Fans started doing deep dives into Bebop and Bebe's page and found a bunch of signs pointing to the possibility of them being held against their will. People started noticing that in the background of their videos, you could see a lock at the bottom of the door. Then they started zooming in to other parts of the room, claiming that there were cameras inside watching their every move, or that they could see other people behind the camera from the reflection.
I'm not gonna lie, why do I feel like a lot of these content creators, they be doing it intentionally, bro? They want their viewers to be hooked on to like, oh, look at us, we're playing a kidnap arc right now. Watch our video to find out if we're getting kidnapped. Like, this is actually a scary thought if it is, though. If it's true, it is scary.
In their eyes.
Because in almost every video they've made, the background is always the same. Even the furniture and the toys are always in the same place. And if this is not weird enough, there are speakers on the walls and locks on the bedroom doors.
People even went as far as to theorize that Bebop and Bebe were actually Kate and Ava Baldwin, a mother and daughter duo that have been missing since 2015. Kate Baldwin had taken her daughter Ava and ran away with her, hiding from Ava's father, her family, and the rest of the world for years. Some started to point out the physical similarities between the two pairs, hinting at the possibility that they were the same people.
Now, as you can see, both sets of people look very
I'm not gonna lie, they do look similar, though.
very similar. Here's another example of how similar they look. Now, the theory going around is that Bebop and Bebe are this missing mother and daughter duo.
Once these
Why would y'all want to go missing, though? Do y'all hate y'all family that much to the point that they're gonna be missing you? Do you not care about reaching out to your family? All for what? TikTok fame and starting a new life?
theories started to circulate on the internet, fans who believed in them started to take
I see why the mother need makeup. We see about 1,000 wrinkles. Yeah, you're doing the world a favor. But your kid, like what? Not even 8 years old yet. Relax on the makeup.
action. They wanted to help, so they would comment things like, wear red if you're in trouble, or put a green heart in your caption
not
if
do
you need
that.
help. Scarily enough, Bebop and Bebe actually did these things.
You see, okay, that means they ass is not kidnapped. They are preying on the fact that people think they're kidnapped.
In their videos, they would regularly do the action that the top comment asked them to do. And during their lip sync videos, fans swore that they were mouthing words like help instead of the actual words. After multiple videos of Bebop and Bebe doing these requests, fans were almost certain that there was something much darker going on behind the scenes.
Like
Some
what?
believed that the two were kidnapped. Others thought that there was someone else controlling them. In some of Bebop and Bebe's videos, they feature men like Bebop's brother or her father, both of which fans have speculated could be forcing them to make videos. Needless to say, Bebop and Bebe became the focus of social media's most trending conspiracy theory. And with such a popular theory being tied back to their page, it's expected that they would gain some new fans.
Yeah, no, I highly doubt that they're going popular because of their lip sync abilities. Is that even a talent nowadays? The way you move your mouth to music? They just know that they're going popular off of being kidnapped, which is actually crazy because I feel like that's disgraceful to people that are actually missing. But, you know, I digress.
But not just a few. Hundreds of thousands of new fans. The Bebop and Bebe page was getting millions of...
Alright, yo, YouTube, please get help. Oh, I'm singing for... Like, come on, gang. We going viral off of being kidnapped. This is what we doing. I'm telling y'all, the new meta. From now on, if you see me wearing blue in the next video, get help.
Views a day with curious TikTok users flocking to their accounts to try and be part of this investigation. But while none of the theories were ever confirmed, a new theory emerged from all of the conspiracies. One that seemed to make a lot more sense. Bebop wasn't kidnapped. She was being exploited.
There's been some inappropriate videos of Bebop that make many people uncomfortable considering her age. There's been live streams where Bebe purposely plans things in the background to fuel this conspiracy theory, such as handcuffs. People in live streams have told her to touch her nose, tilt her head, or say specific things to show that she is in danger or kidnapped.
As fans started to look even deeper into Bebop and Bebe's content, they began noticing that it was primarily Bebe that fed into the kidnapping conspiracy. Rather than someone else controlling both of them, it could be very much possible that Bebe was making Bebop pretend the theory was real so that there would be more traction to their social media accounts. And once people started researching Bebop and Bebe's past, this didn't come as a shock anymore. Because before the two of them started a TikTok page, they were actually heavily involved in the child beauty pageant scene. Bebe...
See, and that's the problem with y'all. Anyone that genuinely puts their kid in child pageants, you need to go to jail. I would be damned if I had grown-ass adults judge my child's beauty, the way they think, the way they dress. I'm okay, bro. They need to be stopped. I'm sorry. That's weird. Especially imagine if there's a dude judge. I'm telling you right now, 10 times out of 10, he needs to go to jail.
He had enrolled Bebop with a ton of kids' beauty pageants from a very early age, getting her to perform and act in front of judges and live audiences. So already, Bebop was experienced when it came to putting on...
Like, are you not gonna be disgusted if you see like little girls twirling around for you? Like, bro, get that out of here, bro. Let's say you give one to the first place off the basis of what? Because let's not lie, they put makeup on them, they put dresses on them. It's weird.
Not to mention, the child beauty pageant industry is known for creating toxic parents who use their children not just for fame, but also money. So many began to think...
What do you gain from that anyways? Oh my goodness, my child is the best looking child ever. Like, what?
The Bebe was just exploiting her young daughter for social media stardom. And what further fueled the fire was when Bebop and Bebe finally decided to speak up and address the theories. They locked their statements behind hefty paywalls.
But apparently now, after all this time, they are breaking their silence in a news interview, but it's crazy because they're making you pay. I'm sorry.
Oh, if you want to find out if we're really kidnapped or not, then make sure you guys pay us $5. What? Like, if I think you're kidnapped, I'm not gonna pay you $5 because that's gonna be supporting the person who kidnapped you. This gotta be the craziest money grab of all time.
But what? You have taunted people on the internet for years, but now you want people to pay to hear your story.
The interview was eventually canceled, likely due to the backlash of the paywall. And the truth was never brought up by Bebe or Bebop again. But if that wasn't convincing enough, people also dug up past messages from Peyton, Bebop's brother, who was featured in some of the account's earlier videos. In these screenshots, Peyton allegedly claimed that his mother had tried to force him to make content, which is why he no longer wants to appear in the videos anymore.
Screenshots of DMs allegedly from Peyton.
He knew what was going on with Ryan's World. He did not want to be Ryan's World 2.0. I can't even blame him.
And claimed that Peyton tried to expose his mom for forcing him to make content, and that's why he disappeared from their videos.
But after these screenshots surfaced, Peyton made another video addressing the situation, and it wasn't what people expected.
I lied and I hurt them. I hurt their business, what they were trying to do, something that they enjoyed, and it was something that
Does that not look like someone that's forced to say something? 2 hands in the pockets. He's not even talking in a somewhat enthusiastic tone. You would think he would be the only one in the frame. What is his pops doing there? Like, y'all are pressuring him to do it.
shouldn't have done. It was very stupid of me, and I'm very sorry to both of them and to everything that they were trying to accomplish.
And what did you lie about?
That I was forced.
Say it.
That I was forced.
Were you ever forced?
No.
Were you ever threatened?
No.
This video raised
You know damn well he's lying, bro.
a few red flags as people still believed that Bebe could very much
Okay, I can see why they put eyeliner in that girl. Damn, bro, she was born with 2 strands of eyebrow hair. Okay, my bad. That was too much. But damn.
just be forcing Peyton to say these things to save her reputation and maintain her social media fame. At the end of the day, none of these theories about Bebop and Bebe have ever been confirmed, but it seems pretty clear that Bebe is using her young daughter, Bebop, to make content for her own person.
Yeah, you cannot tell me that her little daughter wants to dress up in this goofy ass, like clown ass makeup and do weird TikToks. What did she gain from it as a child? Let's be real. Children don't grow up wanting to make TikToks. Maybe watch them, but definitely not do all of this.
Gain, and that she's willing to fake a kidnapping conspiracy.
You are 60 years old. What are you doing, man? Imagine one of your parents doing this. You see one of your parents at the grand age of 80 still making TikToks trying to be Charlie D'Amelio. Stop. You're too old, buddy.
To keep growing her page. And Bebop isn't the only young girl being forced to make content. In fact, there's some influencer parents who do things that are much worse to keep their male audience happy. Wren Eleanor. Before we talk about the disturbing case of Wren Eleanor has become one of the most recognizable faces when it comes to child influencers.
You see, and that's the problem. Why would you want to, like, post your baby, bro? I doubt she can even talk yet.
Just 4 years old, Wren is famous with over 17 million followers on TikTok and over 600 million likes. The account is run by Wren's mom, Jacqueline, who films her daughter participating in all sorts of social media challenges and in her day-to-day life vlogs. Her daughter, who's bubbly and personable, soon became one of the most beloved child influencers on the platform, and one of the richest too, securing major brand deals with companies like Shein. But all that's
how you know it's terrible. If you're backed by Shein of all companies, you know you're not doing something right.
Success comes at a cost, especially for such a young girl like Wren. Because while many of her followers are just people who find her content fun to watch, others keep up with her content for more unsettling reasons.
Oh yeah, let me find out. When is Wren Eleanor's next content drop? Buddy, you're a predator. I'm sorry, especially if you're an adult. What can a 4-year-old do for your entertainment?
Start finding comments like this, and also comments like this, and even random grown men duetting the TikToks of the little 3-year-old girl, calling them pretty.
Soon as a grown-ass man stitches my 3-year-old daughter doing weird things, I am taking every photo of her off the internet. You will not see my daughter anymore. What? I've never seen a creepier photo.
Then you also find out that there are loads of fan accounts of this 3-year-old girl. And yeah, this comment comes from one of those accounts of where somebody was saying that they were putting the photos of this girl on his bedroom wall.
And with such a growing
on your wall. The next thing that will be put on my walls is your head. No, bro, there is too much weirdos on the internet for you to be doing this.
Male adult fan base, you would think that Jacqueline would want to do all she can to protect her daughter, but instead she creates content specifically for that demographic. More than once, Jacqueline has been the source of controversy for the nature of the content that she posted onto the Wren Eleanor account.
In one video, Wren is just doing her daily activities. The video has been saved by over 14,000
what did she do for y'all enjoyment besides literally exist?
people, which is already kind of suspicious that so many strangers would want a video of a random child on their phone in the first place. But in this other video, Wren is doing her bath routine.
You want your child, your 4-year-old child, doing a bath routine? You're telling me these sticky adults can't take a shower for themselves, put on some deodorant, I don't know, brush your teeth? Why do you need to learn that from a child? Why is there damn near 19,000 shares? What is so entertaining about a 4-year-old taking a shower that you need to share this?
This video got over 3 times as many saves.
Oh, best believe TikTok, you will need to share me information of how I could track everyone that saved it so I could personally pull up.
Jacqueline had Wren pose this way for videos on multiple occasions. The most infamous incident was when Jacqueline had Wren play with a feminine hygiene product on camera as if it were a toy. That video...
No, what is this frame right here. And you showing her pump faking, pulling up her shirt. No!
The video was saved by over 300,000 people. All these videos have caught intense backlash and have since been deleted, but that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already
People
done.
have it.
The comments on some of Wren's videos were absolutely disgusting and disturbing, and
imagine if it was posted on IG Reels, you probably would have seen 10 people talking about pre-ordering.
To be honest, Jacqueline should be embarrassed and ashamed for not monitoring what these monsters on the internet were saying about her now 4-year-old daughter.
And comments like that were normal on all of Wren's videos. It was becoming increasingly obvious that a big part of Wren's fan base were people who should not be consuming her content. But rather than taking preventative measures, Jacqueline tried to defend herself and her parenting with this video back in 2022.
Please do not mom shame me because we have different parenting styles.
Look, honestly, after the first couple of TikToks that you've seen in which it was obviously going to the wrong demographic, you should have been stopped. So yes, people can criticize you.
I look forward to making more videos with my
don't
daughter, and I am committed to making changes when I turn my account comments back on. I will filter them to remove offensive comments and report and block accounts as necessary.
Although Jacqueline promised to monitor the comments to protect her daughter, she didn't take action for months, which allowed the comment section to grow into a place filled with disgusting messages. Soon things got even worse. On TikTok videos, there are suggested searches that pop up which showcase the most commonly searched terms about the specific account and video. And for most of Wren's videos, the search suggestions became topics like Wren Eleanor hot dog or Wren Eleanor pickle.
If that's the top searches, that's how you know everyone that consumes her content does not care about her, bro. Why are you all searching for pickles? She never dealt with the pickle in her life. No, I'm sorry. If she made a TikTok with a pickle, arrest that mom.
Seeing these videos and these comments, a TikTok movement led primarily by concerned mothers started taking over the platform. This movement was meant to encourage TikTok to remove kid-focused content for the sake of protecting children and their privacy, especially from those who shouldn't be consuming this type of content.
Yes, because I'm thinking, bro, even as a parent, what is your main concern of publishing your child on a day-to-day basis? Like, now, if you were to show your child's accomplishments and whatnot, by all means. But if you're showing everything your child is doing from morning to night, you're exploiting them. I don't care.
As of this video, she's since turned off all of her comments, but that's all the action she's taken. Because since the controversy started, Wren's content has only gotten more questionable. But while Jacqueline may use her child to make content, there are other mothers out there who use their kids to make money in other ways. Jasmine Moss. Jasmine Moss is your standard mom influencer. She works a regular 9 to 5 while also creating content on the side as a hobby to earn a little extra income. Jasmine is a beautician who posts content for her daughter as well as her day-to-day work on Instagram, particularly in waxing. Waxing videos have become a popular niche on social media as people like watching the wax remove hair quickly and
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Yes, there's times where I like to see those ear cleaning videos. I don't know, videos where they be like cutting off the bottom of the feet. Like, I don't know what you call it. It's a guilty pleasure, I'm not gonna lie. Why do we like it? It's clearly disgusting though.
Seamlessly. It's part of the growing trend of satisfying beauty treatment videos like pimple popping or blackhead removal. But while her fans have gotten used to her posting these videos, they never expected that she would bring on someone new to wax her clients. Someone who is definitely not qualified.
A mother is in jail after police say her daughter helped to wax clients at a waxing studio.
What? You cannot tell me that's not cheap labor right there. Why do you have a child waxing grown woman hair, bro?
Memphis police say that child was only 5 years old.
On her since deleted Instagram account, Jasmine shared content of her daughter doing wax services on her clients. In the post, she
a 5-year-old. A 5-year-old is going to adults, seeing all their weird hairs in every spot, looking at a bunch of weird things kids shouldn't see. I'm glad she's arrested.
Boasted to her followers about how her daughter had allegedly—
Wait, another photo showed the youngster wearing gloves while working on the woman's crotch. Oh my goodness, you had her working on adult private areas? Are you serious? Yup, jail gonna love you.
Waxed 24 people in just 8 hours. Several concerns came from these posts. The first being that the wax was extremely hot and not safe for a child.
And who are the customers? YouTubers, y'all are cool with the child waxing you? What?
Be handling. But most importantly, Jasmine's daughter wasn't just doing any regular sort of waxing. She was specifically doing bikini waxes for women. Not only was the young girl being subject to hot wax, but she was also being forced to get extra close with them to do the waxing. Once these photos were posted, concerned followers started to share these images with the police. The Memphis Police Department received several complaints following this post going live, and they decided to investigate the situation. Jasmine was eventually arrested and charged with child neglect and other related charges, with her Instagram content being used as primary evidence. But if you
and the fact that you thought it was appropriate to take a picture of your 5-year-old waxing customers like private parts, like there's no way you took pride in that and you're like, yep, that's my 5-year-old daughter. No, if she don't go take her butt to school.
Getting your child to work for you like this was bad, then you might want to brace yourself, because this next mom takes it one step further.
How?
Jessica Gasser. When children have rare illnesses, it's a heartbreaking story, which is why it's no surprise that when TikTok user Medical Mama Jazz shared her 3-year-old daughter's journey with a rare medical illness, she gained a ton of supporters. Jessica Gasser, a 27-year-old mom, would share content about her young daughter and her road to recovery to her 25,000 followers on TikTok. But it was recently revealed that while Jessica had been making a ton of content about her daughter's rare medical condition, none of the videos had any truth to them.
Didn't they make a whole documentary about this? The mom that was like giving her daughter pills that she didn't need and she became disabled? Like, why would you do this? You're willing to see your daughter suffer all for some views and some internet love? I hope nobody has to ever experience a parent like this.
Actually, her daughter wasn't sick at all. The real problem was Jessica pretending her daughter was ill to get attention.
No!
She's been hospitalized repeatedly.
On social media and in doctor's offices, 27-year-old Jessica Gasser...
Y'all sure she not the terminally ill one? My bad, but look at her, bro. She's built like Garlock the Destroyer.
Allegedly claimed her 3-year-old daughter was medically complex.
You're willing to do that to your 3-year-old daughter? You gonna make her suffer that much?
County Sheriff's Office says she was lying.
Although Jessica's daughter was perfectly healthy, Jessica still did everything she could to keep the act going, including taking desperate measures to try and make her child seem sick or convince herself that she was. For the past few years, Jessica had been taking her daughter to several hospitals throughout the
that's where I live, bro. You telling me she pulling up to my location?
Dallas and Austin areas trying to get her a medical diagnosis. The affidavit showed that Jessica was being accused of doctor shopping, which meant going into countless doctors' offices and lying about medical history to try and get the results that she wanted.
They're presenting a false medical history to a medical provider who rely on that history in order to form a diagnosis.
So you're trying to go on Instagram, TikTok, be like, look, right there's proof. And you gonna get the whole hospital messed up just because you want to lie?
Jessica would ask the doctors to run blood tests and a wide variety of other tests.
For about 28 times. You try to suck all the blood she got left?
Attempt to fake a medical condition for her daughter that wasn't there. That way she could get prescriptions for the medication that she would show in her content, and also be able to film her daughter during medical treatments to keep the light going. It got so bad that her daughter even had to be hospitalized a few times for these abrasive tests. All of these procedures caused her daughter to end up with several injuries. Doctors in Texas quickly caught on after Jessica and her daughter visited several hospitals and medical centers within a short time frame. Jessica had initially taken her daughter to the Texas Medical Center, where her daughter was given a feeding tube since she wasn't eating. Months later, when Jessica moved onto a different doctor, they ruled out stomach issues and offered to remove the feeding tube because her daughter seemed healthy, but Jessica refused.
What? So you're just gonna force your daughter to eat food she don't need? Oh yeah, take this tube. We're sticking it in your stomach. Shut up. This is an illness, bro. After a certain amount of checkers, bro, you gotta be like, okay, yeah, this daughter not yours no more. Like, yeah, get your ass on, bro.
Professionals in Texas began their suspicions about Jessica and how she was treating her daughter. So in June of 2022, the first report to the Department of Family Protective Services would be filed, along with a second.
The real reason why Jessica is giving her baby the feeding tube is because her big ass is taking some of the feeding tube to herself. All right, Jessica, we caught on to your trick. You want the feeding tube. We saw that neck neck looking a little too big. All right, relax and make sure your baby healthy, gang.
Report just 4 months later in October of 2022. Around that time, many Texas doctors started refusing to run any more tests. But instead of stopping, Jessica just went to hospitals in other states. She visited medical facilities in 3 different states for checkups and diagnoses that ended up totaling over $200,000, all to look for medical illnesses that her daughter simply did not have. But all that
$200K? How much are people even giving you?
Money didn't come out of nowhere. Using her social media page as promotion, Jessica ran a successful Etsy shop called Enchanted To Be Tapes, where she sold custom designed tape for feeding tubes and other medical tools. The shop has over 749 5-star reviews and over 3,000 sales. And like most influencers that fake illnesses, Jessica also ran a GoFundMe page. According to the page, all donations were going towards travel expenses to the Cleveland Clinic in Ohio.
You're not even in Ohio!
Which she and her daughter needed to go to for medical treatment. This treatment has since been confirmed by doctors as unneeded, but Jessica had gone through with the GoFundMe anyway, earning $683.
Okay, good. It wasn't that much.
With receiving a $1,638 donation from a philanthropic organization to cover both their flights there. And Jessica knew that what she was doing was wrong.
You taking money from someone who might actually need it, bro. You are a terrible person.
During the police investigation, it was revealed that her search history was filled with things like is lying to a doctor about a child illegal and countries that take families on asylum from CPS. The daughter has since been removed from Jessica's care and is perfectly healthy without medical treatment. And Jessica is being investigated by the Tarrant County Sheriff's Office for alleged medical abuse. Jessica has since deleted all her social media content, but the lasting effects on her daughter cannot be.
Man, imagine when the daughter grows up and they gotta tell her what her mom did to her. Oh yeah, your mom was actually using you. She didn't really love you. She wanted to make a bag off of you.
Be undone. This next case is very different because instead of having their kid fake an illness, he used his to help with his TikTok thirst traps. Pepito Fonzie 1. We already know that some
You using your son or daughter to help you get women?
influencer parents like to use their children for views on social media, but few manage to cross as many lines as Pepito Fonzie does. This TikToker, known for his thirst traps and his gym content, is no stranger
no way you getting naked around your children.
To showing off his physique online. But things got much weirder when he started to show his foster children in his videos.
He also posted another video of him showing his body like this with the caption, "When she wants cuddles." But guess what? His adopted daughter appeared.
In his former video.
No, I hope they took the children away because we both know what he trying to do. I'm sorry, gang. You is weird.
Videos, many of which are deleted, he would use his foster children, a young daughter and a baby boy, as props for his videos. The videos would have suggestive captions or even actions which are highly uncomfortable to watch considering that Pepito is their adopted father. Pepito purposely phrases his words and frames his videos to form a narrative in the viewer's head, making it feel very unsettling. And the narrative he builds in his videos are highly—
The fact that he had to blur this whole TikTok account goes to show how weird this guy is, bro. Ain't nothing safe for people.
Appropriate for a father to have with his kids.
Literally.
Some of these videos weren't just suggestive, they were straight up creepy.
Now, for whatever reason, this man decides to stick his hand in the diaper of the baby and get out. Well, you seen what was on his hand, and then he wiped it on his face.
Yo! I'm a little slow, but I hope you're not talking about Hershey chocolate stains.
Not to mention that in the corner of many of his videos, Pepito would plug his Snapchat account where he had spicier, more adult content.
What?
When more and more people started seeing these videos,
you using your children to promote your OF, basically?
They knew that they had to take action. So they started reporting his videos to Child Protective Services, and the children were eventually taken away.
Anyways, YouTube, that is the disturbing world of influencer parents, man. Let me know who you thought was the worst parent. Moral of the story, stop using your kids for views, bro. Just let your kid live. Let them grow up and be a regular person, all right? Join us all just for cash, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Waxer for life. Love y'all. And peace.